Today, good morning. Take two here on our Dinner Made Easy show on Facebook Live. So here we go. On today's show, we are going to make slow cooker Mississippi beef roast. I love slow cooker meals, especially in the summer. They're super fantastic and they're super wonderful because we all have our busy afternoons in the summer. This is a camp week for us, so we're super busy this week. And it's just nice being able to come home from afternoon errands and carpools and drop-offs and whatnot and have dinner ready. So I am going to share this one with you. With this recipe, what I love about this recipe is it's 4 ingredients, and it's actually a really popular recipe, but I've reduced it down to 4 ingredients to fit into our 5 ingredients or less series that we're running on the $5 Dinners blog this week. Or this month, excuse me. The other reason that I love this recipe, not because it's just 4 ingredients, that's one of the reasons, but because literally it's gonna take less than 5 minutes to put into a slow cooker. And that even includes like what I've got. I've already set things out, so I took an extra minute just to put things into bowls to make this super easy. Okay, so this is a Mississippi beef roast. I've got a chuck roast in here. And this is why I love slow cooker meals and chuck roasts. One, because chuck roasts are really the most inexpensive cut of beef roast that the grocery store is going to sell. If you get it from a farmer, grocery store, farmer's market, wherever. Definitely the most inexpensive cut. So that's what I love about this. The other reason I love about this is chuck roast in the slow cooker is amazing. And you don't have to pre-brown I guess pre-brown, that's not the right terminology, but you don't have to brown this ahead of time because the slow cooker is the way that it cooks, because we're going to add broth to this, and because just the way it tenderizes the beef, you don't need to brown it. If you wanted to, you absolutely could, but because I'm all about saving time and dishes, it's going to be just as tender if you don't pre-brown it. So I don't think it's necessary when you're slow cooking like this. So this is about a 2-pound beef roast, chuck roast. And I'm adding in 1 cup of beef broth, and that's just to keep things nice and humid and lots of liquid and water in the slow cooker while this is still cooking the day away. A little salt and pepper. You don't need a ton because the pepperoncini peppers are a little bit salty the way that they're, I guess, cured in their container. And so, little salt and pepper, you don't need a lot. Next, ranch dressing mix. This is a packet. You could make your own, but I'm just using a packet. Super, super, super flavorful right here. Just that right there in and of itself would be amazing. Super amazing. Recapping, 2-pound beef roast, 1 cup of beef broth, a little bit of salt and pepper, a packet of ranch dressing. If you want to do a homemade version, I have that recipe on $5 Dinners. Here's the magic right here. These are the pepperoncini peppers. They're so ridiculously delicious. I've always enjoyed banana peppers on like a sandwich, maybe from like Subway or somewhere, Lenny's, wherever, sandwich shop. I love that flavor. The tanginess, it's just delicious. So I'm just gonna add these right on top. I might even splash a little juice in there just for like a little extra pop of flavor. And that's it. That's it right there. Just those 4 ingredients. That's all that we've got, and such wonderful flavor combinations right here. The ranch and the pepperoncini by themselves are amazing. Crystal asks, how spicy are they? Not spicy at all. They're not spicy, they're tangy. They are tangy, that's what they are. There is 0 spice to these at all. Well, I say 0. There might be a tiny, tiny twinge, but they're not like Thai peppers, or they're not like hot peppers at all. They're super, super mild. And so what we're going to do is cover this low for 8 hours. You could do high for 6 hours. I just prefer the low. It just cooks a little longer, and I feel like the beef comes out a little more tender. When this is finished cooking, you could slice it, or you could shred it and even serve it in like a sandwich, almost like a shredded Italian beef sandwich or something like that. Throw some cheese on it would be fantastic. So those are some options. 2 other things I wanted to share about this recipe before we sign off. If you wanted to make this the full-on traditional way, there are 2 other ingredients you're going to want to add. 2 other ingredients, back to where we were. The 2 other ingredients that you could add to this to make it add a little bit more flavor. I don't think it needs it. I think it's delicious just like this. I have a kid running through here. I think it's delicious. You want to come say hi? I think it's delicious just like this. But if you wanted to add butter, I would add half a stick of butter to this. If you want to do full on stick, go for it. I think that's a little too much butter. I love butter, but that's a little much. Half a stick of butter and au jus gravy mix to add a little flavor. But we've got beef broth in here, and we've got the really great combo of the ranch dressing mix and the pepperoncini peppers. So I don't think it's necessary. And it's just 2 more ingredients you don't absolutely have to have, in my opinion. Of course, you might disagree, but I wanted to share those are 2 other ingredients that you could add in there as well. Not going to increase the overall cost of your meal a ton, not going to increase your overall time in getting this together. You obviously saw it took me, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes to put all those ingredients in here. Another extra minute it took me to set them out on the counter. I wanted to also share a couple side dish ideas with you. We are going to have this with dinner rolls. I might even go crazy and make them from scratch this afternoon. I've got a little bit of time right in the middle of the afternoon, so I might sneak in a little homemade bread making session then. And we'll probably have it with broccoli, maybe green beans. We'll see what the kids what their request is later this afternoon. So that's where you could do salad, baked potatoes. Baked potatoes in the summer doesn't really make sense. You could grill potatoes, whatever. But this is a great meat and potatoes meal. Perfect slow cooker meal in the summer. I love to slow cook in the summer. It's just a great way to not have to worry about dinner, right? And not heat up your kitchen. So next week, we are making another slow cooker meal, but we're not going to make it in the morning. And the reason is because we're only cooking it for an hour and a half. So we'll start it in the afternoon and we'll have it as a later evening dinner here. And we are going to be making sweet Thai chili salmon. So that's next week's recipe, next week's cooking demo. We will be making that at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. I hope you can join me then. If you've never made if you've never made salmon in the slow cooker, it's super delicious, and I want to teach you more about how to do that, and you'll have a great, amazing salmon dinner. So that's next week. Hope you enjoyed this week's recipe, and we will chat with you again soon.